Minute 35 of Dr. No. I'm Brian.
My name is Christian.
And this is the podcast that takes the longest running, most suave, debonair spy franchise there is and shakes it out one glorious minute at a time. Never stirred, because this is Bond.
Minute Bond.
Yes, it is. And Christian, what happened?
Did
she kill herself?
Brian, I want to know what you think happened this time.
I just do that because I don't want to make it all about me, so I want to make sure that since I can definitely talk, every co-host gets first word. I make sure I'm not crowding the space.
All right.
Did she cyanide kill herself?
No, she broke some kind of perfume bottle or something and cut Coral in the face with it, and then he's like, "We are definitely not getting any information out of this one."
Yeah. You want me to break her arm?
Yeah, you want me to break her arm, and he says, "Not this time." And then he's like wondering who it could be that could put so much fear into somebody.
Yeah, like literally somebody else killed themselves.
Yeah, and she was okay. Like, she didn't say anything about, then when Coral said that we should break her arm, she was, like, unfazed by it. She wouldn't have cared what happened to her as long as, like, she wasn't going to say anything.
Yeah, without that fear, I wouldn't have been surprised if Bond was like, how about we freelance you? But that's not really going to work if you're scared shitless out of the original person you're working for.
Yeah. So Bond takes the film, they let her go, and he says, "You guys are going to pay for this."
You rats!
Which is, little foreshadowing, because we're definitely going to see her again later. And then Bond is, gets right back to business about that island that they can't seem to visit.
Yeah,
right?
Crab Key
Island, yeah. And Keith or Felix tells him that it's owned by some Chinese guy that is not allowing anybody to land there or dock. And they took some surveillance with airplanes, and they didn't find anything. They found something, but it wasn't illegal, like something with a mine.
Yeah, they used their naval reconnaissance drones, and they found a bauxite mine, Bauxite, and then low scan CH radar setup, which aren't illegal, but maybe that radar is being used as the thing that's disrupting the missiles. Who knows?
Yeah, it's probably coming from one of the two islands, right? Most likely.
Yeah, they said they looked at a few islands, 2 or 3 of them, and Crab Key was the only one that they couldn't get a really close look.
Yep, I have a feeling Bond is going to try to get on the island himself, take a look around.
But yeah, it's interesting because, like, with the other podcasts that I'm doing, X Minutes and I Love You 3000 Minutes, there's so much to dig into every moment, but those are newer movies. It's interesting because they've definitely put a lot of work into this. This isn't some low-budget thing, but it seems like there's a lot less to break apart minute by minute in this older Bond film from the 60s than there are in the X-Men film in 2000 and the Iron Man film in 2008.
I think it makes sense because movies are faster paced nowadays. You know what I mean? Every minute is packed with more than every minute was back then.
That's true.
Back then, every minute, remember how we went to film school, right? Every page of dialogue is like a minute screen time.
Yeah.
Right? So I feel like they really focused on that, and nowadays it's like, how much can we pack in a minute? Or, because we got to keep audiences entertained.
Yeah, it can be faster paced, and then also considering what I saw with the credits of this film, how they give so little credit to the crew in their credits, like it's literally less than a minute. I'm not surprised that with the different unions making sure that all their workers get proper credit at the end of the movies, that maybe those unions make sure that they earn their keep, like they show on screen what their work has wrought and how much effort they put in, so that you can see it there when you even pause on a frame. So maybe that's just a sign of the times where, like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's just a clear, like, you can clearly see how the times have changed. I mean, this was in the 60s, right? Early 60s?
60, yeah, early 60s.
So that was about 60 years ago now. Damn. 60 years of filmmaking.
Damn.
Yeah.
I liked reminding people that they're old by saying that The Matrix was in 1999.
I know. We just watched the 20th anniversary in theaters a few months ago.
Yeah, that was a good viewing. Labor Day.
Yes.
Remember where we
shit, that was in September, wasn't it?
Remember when we got pulled over by the police?
Yeah, I remember that. I'll never forget it, Brian.
My car didn't have a license plate on the front because they sold it to me that way. So, and I got approved for Uber and Lyft that way. So I thought, oh, I don't need it on the front. And I bluffed my way out of that real good. Played dumb.
Yeah. And I
freaked out.
Was freaking the fuck out.
But that is it for minute 35 of Dr. No.
My name is Christian.
My name is Brian.
And that was money.
Every penny of it. Also, if we end up getting 100 reviews on Apple Podcasts, like where we can see your name, maybe add your Instagram handle, I will find a Bond t-shirt on Amazon that's under $30, and whatever size you want, we'll do a drawing and I'll send it to one person, unless we end up having our own merch, and then we'll offer that. But no promises. We're not very t-shirt creative. At least I'm not. My best t-shirt creation was Helvetica saying, "I love you so merch." Not great. We'll see you in the next minute. And remember, you can follow along in these minutes by going over to Instagram at BondMinuteBond. And if you're on audio, please leave that review over at Apple Podcasts. And if you're on video, please like, subscribe, and check out the other podcasts to get some cross-pollination between the fan bases. See you in the next minute.
Bye.
Bye.